This video I'm going to speak about another verbal kung fu incident. This one's not as aggressive. This is more of a passive type of attack. Not attack, but in a way kind of like an ego, incident, and expressing how I dealt with it, how I redirected it, how I countered in a more passive way. So this is what happened. I go into the restaurant, fast food restaurant, and I'm standing in line about to get my order. As soon as I walk in the restaurant, this guy looks at me. He sees my shirt, sees the Freddie's Modern Kung Fu thing, and then he starts like smiling a little bit, but he's a big guy, like probably 6 feet tall and bulky, like strong up top. He looked like one of those off-season bodybuilders, like strong up top, but then he had like kind of like a gut a little bit, but he was like boom, like maybe like, I don't know, maybe 250 pounds, 250. So looks at me with a little smirk, and then he's like, yeah, so what do you practice? What do you practice? And I'm like, hey, I own a school. Oh, you own a school, huh? And then, they say it like that, where at, huh? And I'm like, right over there, Howard Street, 1642. He's like, oh, what is it? What do you practice? And I say, I call it Kung Fu. So, he's asking these questions to inquire, but it's more like an ego thing, kind of like you can feel the energy, the way that he's looking at me. You can feel the energy where it's like, yeah, this little guy, like little twerp, wearing kung fu and martial arts, to say nothing, I'll smash him like a fly type thing. You could see it, you could sense it, I could feel it, but I didn't come back with any aggression. I just answering his questions and trying to be cool with the guy. Just like, yeah, I practice. How long you been practicing for? Like 21 years. Oh, 21 years. Like, yeah, and then I'm like, then I asked him, do you practice anything? He's like, no, I don't practice anything. And I'm like, do you work out? He's like, no, I don't work out. I'm like, no. He's like, no, I used to, but I don't work out anymore. I just eat a lot too much now. Like, just out of shape, just eat too much. And I gave him a little compliment, to boost his ego a little bit, and told him, hey, you look pretty strong there, like you do work out or something, like you're pretty strong, you look like you big, and he started like getting all happy and just like giddy about the compliment and just really happy that I complimented him and just like, yeah, like that's what everybody says, and then and this is what he did, he came up to me and then he's like, yeah, everybody tells me that, and they feel my shoulder blade and they're just amazed about how strong it is. And he came up to me and he pinched my shoulder blade right here pretty hard. I mean, he grabbed it and he squeezed it, and it hurt a little bit, but I let it, whatever. I didn't think nothing of it. Okay, whatever. He's like, yeah, feel mine. I felt his, like, man, it's like a big rock, and I'm like, I mean, man, you look like one of them bodybuilders, some. He's like, started laughing and feeling good about himself. So a lot of these people with a big ego, I mean, they just want to feel good about themselves, and being in Kung Fu, you just learn to adapt. You don't got to go head on strong with them. Let them keep their ego. You don't got to fight them. I don't got to fight him. I know that he's kind of like being a little like yeah, this guy, he thinks he's cool because he practices martial arts, he's got the shirt on, yeah, he thinks he's fit or whatever. It's like, this little twerp ain't nothing. You can feel that energy, but it's okay. I don't take it like anything like serious. I know that it's an ego game, and I'm not about fighting egos. Let him keep his ego, and that's it. Give him credit. He's a big dude, way bigger than me. And it's just like the only reason I wear this stuff the main reason is to promote the school, because I want to promote the martial arts. I want to promote the business. I want to promote this way. And it's my way of representing, with not in an ego way, but just as an advertisement way. Because if people don't know that I practice, then how am I going to get more students? How am I going to get students without an ad? So I'm forced, I have to promote. That's all I can do. But if it wasn't a money thing, I wouldn't really care to promote. For what? Because the people look at it, they look at the symbol, and then they could be like, it could bring challenges. And I'm not looking for challenges. But this is what you got to deal with. And that's the thing. The yin part of the martial arts, the yin yang, the balance, is essentially learning to hold that inner strength within without exploiting it. Because once people know that you're strong, then they know how to prepare for you. But if they think that you're weak and they don't know you're strong, then that's when you could come out and surprise them. And I think this is a case like that, where he could obviously underestimate me because I'm so small and tiny compared to him. And for him, he's a big guy. And big people, no matter how much martial arts training you have, hey, if they're bigger than you, they're bigger than you. They get credit for that. Even if it's not pure muscle, if it's all fat, they're still bigger than you. A big person with a lot of weight behind them pack a powerful punch. That's just the way it is, and that's reality. Even if they're mostly fat, not too much muscle, the fact of the matter is they pack a powerful punch, and they could grab you pretty damn tight. These large people out there. And as a martial artist, as somebody that's smaller, and you need to use your agility, you need to use your speed, you need to use your intellect, and you need to be wise. You need to be able to intelligently handle the situation. And a lot of times these bigger people, they just want just an ego boost. Giving a few compliments here and there is not a big deal. Just let these people feel good about themselves. You doesn't even have to deal with a bigger person. You can deal with a gangbanger. Gangbanger that, just wants a little attention. Just hanging around with his friends, looking at you a little rough. And you don't gotta look back intimidating, but you could just avoid the contact, or say, what's up, how you doing? You don't gotta come intimidating back. So there's certain situations where you wanna meet it with something soft, so then they don't get wild up. But this is just an incident that I wanted to share to show you how I deal with these different things out there. At this case, you got a big person, you don't want to aggravate the situation. They want their ego, keep the ego. There's no need to fight over ego. But the mentality, you can't stop it. These people will seek the challenge in different ways. And you even got small people trying to challenge the bigger people because they feel insecure, and they want to try to ignite the bigger person to get upset, so they could prove to themselves that they could defend themselves or beat somebody that's bigger. So I'm not just talking down on, I'm just talking about big people. I'm talking about people in general. There's an ego involved that seeks to prove, and it could get you in a lot of trouble. So learn to identify the ego, learn to see the ego within the other people, learn to adapt, learn to work around it, learn to turn enemies into friends, or enemies into contact. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that may not like you for whatever reason, but doesn't mean that you have to meet them head on. You could work around it. Okay, work around it, yield, and in a way it could end up working out for the better. Okay, could be a lot of people that dislike what I have to say, because you obviously see that people click dislike. There's some people that click it, but the fact of them going onto the page to do that signifies something already. That, hey, you know, they're taking their time to click on this video, to click dislike. That's showing something. Hey, you might not like the video, but you still clicked on the video. So that's a pretty good thing. So not all negative energy is bad. You learn to adapt. Learn how to work the situation, and it can work to your advantage. Okay? So that's a kung fu lesson. Remember that. You know, don't have to meet force against force. Sometimes somebody comes with you with force, you could yield. Come with some yin, and then there'll be more peace. Okay? You come with great force, yield it. You don't have to come all straight on. Okay? So, something to think about.